One of you is about to enter a fight to the death, and they don't even know it yet. They will most probably die, not in a heroic way, not in a glorious way, but in a way that's small, quiet, and forgotten. The stakes are high for our adventurers. The sun has been gone from the sky for 2 days now, leaving behind a world that's dark, bleak, doomed, and freezing to death. The sun was stolen by death. And just mere moments ago, you saw it. You saw death. Tall, thin, wrapped in these grave pale robes that moved like smoke. Could it have been a premonition? You're standing here at the literal edge of the world of VIM, in the ravine of your sworn enemies, humanity's sworn enemies, dismay. You stand in this deep canyon that was once their orchard. You see rows of plants, blackened and frozen, and branches that are brittled with frost. And you stand here, coming to negotiate peace with them.
Okay, so I guess then leading this convoy, there is a pale-skinned man. His hands, his face, every visible portion of his skin is full of various scars, burns, cuts. He smells of arsenic. He has a long, flowing cloak that, when it undulates, one can see eyes living, burrowing underneath the leathery surface. He has a stern look in his eyes. The look of a man that's seen enough, that knows the world is unfair, and has everything to lose if he doesn't correct it. Next to him, there is this thing, a 7 to 8 foot tall being, a translucent individual that emanates light and heat, though different. It is stemmed. There is something inside this being that shouldn't be there. The core of that being, there is an appendage, a parasite, that allows Castiel to control this wannabe angel. And as he looks back and sees the rest of the people, he allows himself a moment to hope that things may yet turn better for everyone.
Next to Castiel and this lower Deva being that, for now, in the absence of the sun, keeps you all warm-ish and keeps you all visible. So, because not all of you have dark vision, who is next to Castiel and this Deva being?
Few steps behind is a person that can be best described as a 14-year-old girl's dream. He is absolutely gorgeous, if not so heavily brooding, with long, thoughtful gazes at things around. And he's wrapped in this mantle of darkness that shades him. He seems especially bothered by the direct light from the light entity, which he covers his face to not be too lit by. As well, this mantle stretches out from him, holding like a small paternal tendril of darkness on each of the companions, should they require protection or coverage from light or threat. Paxi used to be someone else, used to be multiple people, used to be a king, but now his kingly, human, hebdomatic half is elsewhere in Greenspring, and his elven incarnation of night, utterly onto Obscuro, walks with Castiel's quest to see what opportunity it brings him.
On the other side of Castiel, is a very much disheveled Kaith. You see her hair awry, you see cuts on her face, her leather armor is torn in multiple places. Her dark eyes seem more emphasized by terror than her fair complexion, as usually does. She feels disheartened. There's no sun, there's no warmth. The Deva is not cutting it. She feels that she went through so much only to lose the slightest glimmer of hope that she had before the battle, before the tragedy, and to face death again, and to still be here, it's incomprehensible for her.
A slight, yet strong enough note from a violin from the back of the group just shakes everyone from their thoughts, from their worries, and brings them back to the present, as behind them follows, now cloaked in heavy, in a way wintry clothes because of the coldness all around them. You don't clearly see the face, but the bright white eyes and white pupils that are hidden behind the cloak, the chain that goes from the nose to one of the ears. Those small fragments of silver light up the bluish indigo skin of this fellow that tries to break the heaviness, the sorrow with song.
Your hands are sort of freezing on the violin, and your even your rings is starting to bother you as frostbite like digs a little bit into your skin. You're a night creature. You're used to the cold. However, in a world without the sun, it's too much cold even to bear. And I would also like to acknowledge another being that is with you, but not quite. Aurel, where are you?
Aurel is hiding inside the Castiel's lamp in the city of Dimlight, where I sprouted initially, and I'm frantically searching for any bit of knowledge in all the books I can find that could help me figure out how to bring back solace.
The sun.
The sun. I have, fortunately, a source of light and warmth in here, in dim light. But the city is now bereft of any living being. I am the only one here.
So
and nothing to help me calm down.
So just to understand, you're inside this pocket realm, and that's inside of Castiel's lamp. It's an enchanted item, and you're in the city of Dimlight, trying to stay warm because you're a solar tree.
I'm a tree. I am a plant and I need my light.
Yeah.
Forgot to describe Aurel. Aurel is a 7 or 8 feet tall tree. He's an ant, but his bark is slightly golden, and he emanates a bit of light, which has now dimmed quite a lot. And my focus is to save and preserve the knowledge of solace and right now to find a way to bring him back.
So our group of adventurers is...
There is one more?
No, he went first.
I went first.
Did Grace not?
Ah, yes, there is one more. So behind, hiding behind everyone else. That's right. There is another character, but not quite. It's a half-elven woman with short white hair and beautiful discolorations in the shape of a butterfly, like vitiligo marks around her eyes, and she has like this mustard colored cloak, heavy cloak it's keeping her warmth, and she's quiet, standing behind and sort of playing with a bit of stardust in her hands. Her name is Grace. She's your companion, and she is joining you in this crazy adventure to get back the sun that brought you to the end of the world and in the bosom of your sworn enemies, or at least humanity's sworn enemies, dismay. You're in their deep ravine, in the place that once the seeds of knowledge grew into beautiful golden trees that weren't conscious like Aurel, but they were beautiful golden trees. And you came here to sort of break peace with them. However, you were not invited here. And we know that one of you is about to enter a fight to the death. And you don't even know it yet. And as you think about this, as you sense that something is wrong, you are met with a hulking figure with draconic features just hurling, coming from nowhere towards you, horns arched back from their skulls, blackened, and scales covering their shoulders, eyes burning like coals. This is a red smell. And they extend one finger and they point at you, and I'm going to ask everyone to roll me a Constitution saving throw, because one of you is about to hit the ground.
+6 to everyone.
Damn, bro, what the fuck, bro?
Obscuro is generous.
Jesus Christ, +6?
You don't know.
An additional 6?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, that's still sucky though. It's a 14. 14 for me.
Okay, 14. Leo. 10. Wow. With the +6.
Well,
12. Aurel and Grace has a respectable 19. So in a second, just Leo, please describe me how you hit the ground.
It doesn't even have time to compute what is happening. The creature appeared in front of them. Everybody was ready and preparing himself. He started to pull away his heavy cloak to reveal the short black hair, the elven long ears. And as he tried to open his mouth, a pressure on just... And you just see Leo just hitting one of those walls, disappearing, dust and rubble everywhere. And he just...
Like, your friend hits the frozen ground so hard in the place that you visited this place once, right in your backstories. It was a beautiful golden orchard with things your eyes couldn't have imagined, but now it's frozen, barren. And as Leo's head hits the ground, a bit of ice cracks. So maybe one of his tooths, and the mighty smell stands taller, near a head taller than any of you. His body is so broad and heavy with muscles. His scales are so deep and they act like natural armor. And he starts speaking, and a bit of cold mist escapes from his mouth at every breath. And he speaks. You have come uninvited among the Smay, and for death the old law demands a trial. One of you must step forward and partake in a ritual with me to prove your strength. If you defeat me, if you cast me down, only then other words can be exchanged, and you get safe passage into our settlement. If not, I have little patience and I will strike you one by one, unconscious like your friend, if you do not decide. One by one. Only the strongest will remain, and I will partake in the ritual of Trântă with them. Who will step forward to their doom? What do you guys do?
I
would step up at that.
My spindly ass looks at him. He looks at the other spindly ass fuckers in here. I will go.
He extends one more finger and points it towards Kate.
No.
Constitution saving throw.
God damn it.
What do you say, Cassio?
God damn it. No, I'm fucking stop.
There is no god.
Are we aware
said
Trântă
gods.
means wrestling?
History.
Not 20.
It's not good.
It's
Okay, Kate, describe me how you fall, as I will come back with that net 20 on the history lesson.
I wasn't even paying attention to what this man was saying because I saw Leo fall to the ground, and as I was aiming towards him to try to see if he was still with us, I feel a tingling sensation in the back of my head that seemed to spread throughout my body, and this cold engulfed me, and I feel like all my body lost its sense, and I was plummeting to the ground, falling on top, sort of, on Leo.
And as you fall on top, you can, you know what? I'm gonna roll with this. You can give me, Leo,
Honestly,
a con to see if you get waken up by Kate's weight.
I'm not that heavy.
no.
How
It's
much
a
is
four.
it? Oh, okay. You easily get waken up.
really?
Yeah, we're aiming for low this time.
Okay, perfect.
So, Kate, describe me how you fall on him and wake up Leo.
My legs started to give in, and I just feel I didn't have time for my knees to actually reach the ground, and I just fell. Like my whole body, just my weight shifted to the upper part of my body, and I just fell on top of him.
Leo, you wake up.
With Kate on top of
I am limp. Yeah, not the way you would have liked, but
Yeah, well, you know, you get what you get.
hey, I'm unconscious, okay?
I know. Have no worries.
That's no
I will
one.
wake you up first.
With that natural 20, ritual of Trântă, translated from old language, means it's a sort of Orkelvish Trântă, like you know from the olden days.
It's a
Means
rumble.
a ritual where you like sort of pin people to the ground, and with that you know exactly what it does. Like it requires great strength to grapple someone and pull them to the knees, then to the waist, then to the shoulders, and whoever is left with the hands, they will decapitate the other. It's a fight towards the death. And you know that this and Dismay are very much into rituals. You have known this since you were in another life, the king of a great human settlement called Greenspring. And they constantly attacked it.
Knowing that, I lean into Castiel and say, this rite of Trântă is all about wrestling, strength, anything in your crevices that is strong.
You hear
That
from...
is
Lamp.
maybe.
you hear
I
from...
start jiggling the lamp.
You're far away.
I think it's stronger than we are. And I reach into the lamp.
Aurel, someone is making your body shake. There's a earthquake happening in the city of Dimlight in your lamp.
I look up towards the
hand of God.
You see your father's hand reaching towards you.
Papa.
As you reach on top of the impossible geometry that unfolds in that mystical pocket realm, you get pulled out of the lamp into a I get to say the following things for you. Son, we are in a life or death situation.
Again.
Also, it's been several days. Are you perhaps stronger than us? We are very weak. Physically.
As you have this conversation, the smell again reaches the countdown at 0. Constitution saving throw, everybody. Kate not. And however, you also spot something in the sky, like something blackens the already blackened sky for a second. Perception checks.
Are they still within 10 feet of me, or do they lose them +6?
That's
Kate, you don't
constantly?
roll because you're out.
Yeah.
I would say you're all in 20 feet of each other.
But are they within 10 of me?
That's a natural one. I'm good.
I'm gonna say yes. Natural
So
one.
+6 is...
You fail.
Wow.
Unconscious.
I haven't rolled a number over 4. It's a 10 again. Am I down?
No, it's only Cassio. It's the lowest of you all.
Okay.
The weakest falls down. Cassio, describe me how you fall.
I fucking planted face first into some fucking branch that used to be there. I started bleeding the fuck out.
Son, we have a situation.
Exactly. Son, I just pulled you to life or death. Bye-bye.
You know what?
Trenta. Ask for Trenta.
Straightens on my whole body, stomp my feet down, and I look at whatever caused my adopted father. I don't
know you, man.
don't know you like that. I see
You see the great smell. So perception, first of all, like whoever is still conscious. You see the great smell, like taking a sword, the curved sword, and saying, one of you needs to decide or you will all go down, and plants it into the frozen earth with very much strength. Like it feels like it's a knife through butter, like this easy, and putting it in the ground. And perception, how much?
18?
24.
11.
You are scared. Leo, you can't see anything, can't focus. The two of you, and especially Aurel, you see a raven. But it's not a raven, it's much bigger than that. Like it's a whole huge raven folk. Like black feathers, dressing up from head to toe. He feels masculine in the sense that it's a male, and sort of lands next to the smell. And you, for a second, you think it's your friend, Jarek. But it's not. It's a new raven folk. Black in shape, like lands behind the smell, and wrapped in like the feathers. You see half of the face is half bird, half man, and sort of tilts its head and opens its beak and spits something in the mouth of the smell that words have defeat me. Welcomes the liquid that's poured into its mouth easily. Like it's a bit disgusting for you guys. Yep. The raven folk is spitting something in the mouth of the smell. And then she glances at Kate.
Sure.
Oh, it's a she.
He glances at Kate. And another raven folk drops by her. This one is a female. She studies her face and touches the pendant that she's wearing. And she says, raven blood. And this mark, I have seen this before. She has raven feathers. This one will come with us. And she grabs her in the feet that are also talons.
I try to stop her. He will try to go wickedly.
Okay. Try to hit him. Try to hit him. Let's see.
16.
16 hits.
Hey, let me do something. 5 hits me.
Hold unconscious again.
They will take it gracefully and they will turn and say, my quarrel is not with you. I will take her, for this is of blood of the raven.
I sort of
try to grapple.
Punch one of my arms into a great club, and the other sort of try to grow my branches towards Kate.
Okay, so you're trying to grapple her.
Or to reach for her, yes.
Okay, we're gonna do an athletics contestant.
I like it when people fight over me.
Right?
Too many people fighting over Kate.
Such an athletic tree that I am.
You're the most athletic out of all of us.
Better be.
I heard epileptic and I was like, what?
I rolled a natural 20, so you grab her. You are convinced like she's pinned down, but the raven just tracks her, breaks the twigs
Get one of my boots.
that were pinning her to
want
the
it back.
ground, and she is taken. Kate, you do not take damage.
I'm unconscious.
You're still unconscious, and she's taking her. What do you do, guys? Do you
All
wanna
of
do?
you just hear from the back.
Kate!
I ain't hearing shit, man. I'm out.
Yeah, just hear them.
Pax, what are you doing?
Go on.
Seen this before. Seen her go. Seen her come back with armies. Seems like the will of Obscuro.
Right?
I don't know.
It's a perception.
They're ravenfolk. They're essential nocturnal creatures.
Yeah. They're, and also raven folks are also of your religion, your faith. So this might work good for you.
They know what they need it for.
Okay. So as Keith is going, do any of you do anything else?
I look at
I do
Max.
something.
What are we doing?
I'm more unconscious.
Trinza,
I quickly told him, you can do this, your father trusts you, and he just starts to do a quick jiffy, and I will enhance your strength with enhance ability.
I turn back toward the smell and the other raven folk.
Mhm.
I stare intensely.
Make him big, but
Oh, do you want me to? I'm sorry, I apologize. Then I realized that Castiel is down, I was like, fuck. I extend my hand in a healing word and I say, arise.
I do rise now.
So Kate is leaving. Unfortunately,
Bye, Kate.
your friends did not save you, so you're not gonna be in this episode.
Oh no. Can I go?
Yes.
Hey,
Please.
I've been turned into a cow.
Yes, maybe they will save you later.
Yeah, after we save ourselves.
Bye.
Yeah, don't die.
Don't die. Get yourselves together now.
Yeah, get shit together, man.
However, so Castiel is now up. This is chaotic. We love it so much. Leo is casting something,
Yes,
and you are about to get in the ritual of Trântă. How do you accept?
I stare intensely and I start stomping my feet towards the smell. And I will say, you and me now. Ball both of my fists into great clubs.
The smell sort of roars and spits a bit of frost in your direction. And what is to come after, we will discover in the first episode of VIM The Unbound,
Oh my god.
after the intro.
What is
See
going
what's
on?
happening.
Hello and welcome to the first episode of VIM The Unbound. The stories continues from season 1 of VIM, The Tale of Immortality, with a fantasy homebrew world inspired from folklore and dark tales. A world that now is missing a son, and the main BBAG is death. So, we are Dicesylvania, a bunch of lovable geeks from Romania who love to play D&D and tabletop RPGs on authentic vampire English. I am today your DM, Karla Georgescu, and we have today's players.
Paul. Hey,
Paul,
I'm Paul.
playing Leo.
Celia.
And Steph.
Playing Aurel.
And
George or Eduard, or I'm playing Castiel.
Eduard playing Casio. And then
David on Pax.
David on Pax. And we also had in the beginning Kate, played by Rux, that was not rescued by this people.
Those people. Only one of us is people.
So we were left in the ritual of Trântă.
Oh, might I offer my son a boon before he gets into the fight
Yes,
that may decide the rest of
The
his
first
life?
thing that we're gonna do, and the most important thing that we're gonna do, because make no mistake, someone is gonna die here. It's either Aurel, either the
course.
snail. Either you guys. We will roll initiative.
Could I pose a question as well?
Yes.
I know if in this ritual of thunder is it allowed to cast magic.
Give me a history.
I don't even care. I'm blessing my boy with all I got.
So 25 to 20.
Okay, my initiative is a number lower than yours.
History 23
Hit.
on the Trântă.
Okay, I'm gonna go back. Let's go initiative first. 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
20.
15 to okay, you 20 packs.
And I got 17.
And 17 Castio. Okay. 15 to 10.
11.
Okay, 11 Aurel? No,
11.
you also 11? Sorry.
I think I'm faster than.
Aurel. And what's your faster, right? Leo. If one of you, I'm gonna let the 24 rules bleed into this, is if one of you wants to switch
Okay.
with Aurel,
Makes sense, I see. If anyone wants to switch with Aurel
Yes.
initiative,
yes.
No, I want to bless him.
Okay, so no.
fuck you, Aurel.
Okay,
This
fuck you,
may-
Aurel.
this
Yeah,
may
this
will,
may
go
have
before
your
that.
ass. Cool. So we have Pax, Castio, Smell, Leo, Aurel, and Grace with a 5 at the end. You see in the distance, Kate is being taken by 2 raven folks. Your friend, unconscious, is taken, and the Smell countdown before Aurel declared himself stopped. And now we start on initiative. Pax, go.
The 20-something history, is it part of the ritual Trântă that friends may bless their friend before
So,
engaging?
Smay despise magic in general, and you know they don't have rules for this because when they partake in the ritual of Trântă with each other, they don't have magic. So there's no specific rule about it, but they despise it in general. They hate magic and they fight against magic and take your magic and replenish it here.
Castiel is going to destroy all our diplomatic mission over here. I have come to talk with you, damn it. Magic.
I will then, the way Aurel and the Smell are positioned face to face, I will position to hide behind the Smell someplace.
Stealthily.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Passive versus. So you have to beat, just to make this dramatic, you have to beat a 10.
He's fully enveloped in the shroud now. 21.
He's not even acknowledging that you moved or blinked. Cassio.
So good at disappearing from
So-
people's lives.
No. Castiel is gonna come next to his boy. He is gonna hug him, and you're gonna be able to do this. I have faith in you. And from the underside of his robe, a tiny snake-like creature is gonna start uncurling from his hand and going in between the branches and the bark of his son. You may not necessarily recognize the creature, but it's gonna be currently enveloping you.
Ever had parasites before?
Yeah, it's exactly like that gave you your first parasite.
I've been home to all sorts of creatures.
And he will do one more thing. He's gonna pluck out a vial of oil from his
Right, so I looked the boy up.
bag. He's gonna start oiling up his boy, hoping that if he's greasier, the smell may, have a harder time grappling him.
Oh, this is amazing. Cool. Let's go with
Nice
oil.
boy.
Let's see. Roll me. You're an artificer. Sorry. So you have proficiency with this. So roll me a d20. Add your proficiency modifier and let's say a sleight of hand. To see how well you oiled our L. And on the 23, as we're
I
waiting
will
for
also
that,
guidance myself because I am technically not in the fight.
how do you guidance yourself?
Oh, I'm
Drugs.
consuming copious amounts of drugs. I have a
So you take-
wide array of, at this point, as my cloak has evolved, since I've been taking quite a lot of drugs, it's been secreting the drugs for me. So there's not going to be a little mouth that pops up from the inside, like a small tube is going to... Out of it.
Yes, sir. Please.
It's going to start dripping a bit of very suspicious goo. It's going to try to sleight his hand and do stuff to his son to aid him. Woo! And with my guidance, which is a... Okay, so it's a total of 22.
22. Okay. You are greasy, sir, for the next 3 rounds.
We have grease
With the 22.
and parasites.
So he's gonna roll with disadvantage to grapple you. On that 23, you also know something else. In the Ritual of Trent, and with that natural 20 before, the Smays are also cheating in a way. They have ravens, and now you've seen the raven folk, bringing them 3 specific things. Apă vie, apă moartă, which I don't know if you would know the translation to, and waters that are the bearers of death and life, and also flesh sometimes. Flesh
Flesh.
of their enemies.
Ooh, we can do stuff with that.
Can recycle.
Okay, this is it. This is your time to prepare because the Ritual of Trântă is commencing. Let me change the music.
Remind you, everything that is strength based, you have advantage on. Athletics, stuff like that.
So,
Are you trained in athletics, my son?
Don't worry about it.
I do gather quickly a lean, darkly loom over Castile and Leo, and do say, we could be argued to verily assist him thrice, once with assistance of life, once with assistance of death, and once with assistance of flesh, and that could be defended as righteous in these rites.
Oh. Okay. I think I get what you're saying. I'm gonna raise 2 undead creatures.
It's not no.
That's gonna
Back into the shadows.
on your turn, if you want to. On your turn, if
Just
you.
came, planted an idea, I fucked up, I'm gone. Deal with it.
I got a lot of dead.
So grapple control. First round, the smell will try to grapple you. It's confirmed with 2014. It's gonna be an athletics
with
check.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage against your athletics or acrobatics, and I'm gonna roll with disadvantage. So the smell has plus 1 second.
Quite a lot, I imagine. Let's not know about that. How about that? I don't want to feel
Oh
bad.
man. Just an FYI, are all good in general. So do not be surprised there, dear viewers. So with disadvantage, you have to beat a 15.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay, so he's trying to grapple you. Like first time, he sort of squeezes hard and he's very strong. You think you're gonna pop your wood. However, I heard how that sounds. However, you start like sliding, and he loses his grip, and you are not grappled. This was his action, his round. Leo.
Leo will glance at Kate that she's disappearing again, and he's like, again. Turns towards you, Aurel, and starts saying, staying alive. You get the bardic inspiration. So that's an extra D8 for whatever roll you want to. And then I will also do a stealth check to try to stealth myself closer to the smell. To the location behind the smell.
Stealth. Against his perception.
+6 if you're joining my darkness.
Yes, I am.
I rolled a natural 20, just so you know. So you have to beat a 23. Otherwise...
I rolled a 19 +6 is a 25 plus whatever I have.
So he's being attentive because he counted all of you and he's missing one and he's being attentive. And as he turns, one, he knows where he is. And as he turns his head, Leo sort of sneaks behind him.
I find the little shadow from Pax and I just go into it and we go. In a way, I try to flank to see behind. But yeah, that's what Leo does.
Okay. Cool. So, Leo, this was your turn. Aurel, you are up next. So you need to grapple, and then after you grapple, you need to plunge him to the knees, then to the waist, then to the shoulders, if you succeed.
To the ground.
Yes. First for grappling. Athletics. Man.
24.
Okay. You successfully grappled him. Now you can throw him into the knees. The DC that you need to hit for the knees is 17.
17.
Athletics.
Oh, it's a 17 plus a 3.
So you successfully grappled the smell against all odds, guys, because this is a very buffed up smell. You, with the help of your
angry tree.
and you're a very angry tree, bust him into the ground up to his knees. What do you say? What do you do in those moments?
Glory.
You look at him going into the ground. I recognize the familiarity of the posture to me, at least.
Planted him.
And
He's planted, yeah.
I look at him and I how familiar am I to this ritual?
You give me a history check because you might have read about it.
It's 19. Okay.
So quite familiar. You don't know about the part of the aiding with the ravens, but you know about the like kneeling, plunging into the knees, the waist, the shoulders, and in some stories, I'm gonna give you this for a 19. Like sometimes if your strength is great enough, you can like plunge him to the head or fully into the ground.
And then behead it.
Yeah. And as you plunge him, like the smell says, good. Let's see if you can do this again.
Let's see you get out of that frozen ground.
Okay, this was your turn. Grace behind is just standing idle. And then there's the ravens. Another raven from the sky comes down and circles you and sort of goes, ah!
Giant nocturnal raven or little ravens?
Giant nocturnal
Oh, he's
raven.
gonna get fucked up.
And start singing a song, an old giant that do any of you know giant?
Do I recognize this as a spell?
Do I
Arcana.
recognize this as a song? Proficiencies and languages. No, I only know primordial.
Okay. It's a 25 Arcana.
You don't feel you're as an artificer. You sort of like much like an engineer. You are attuned to the electric buzz of arcane.
I'm more of a necromancer
Artificer. However, you sort of feel sometimes when arcane things are like casted in the air. You feel nothing now. Giant? It's an old song. In giant, sounds like rabble and it's sort of harsh. And then drops something, like a strip of something red. And as you witness it going further and further into the smell, it's a strip of flesh. Cool. Pax, top of the round.
He chants from inside the darkness. the matter of thy wooden flesh with darkness infused and made so fresh. As a bit of strand of darkness touches Pax, Leo, and Otto. Importantly, Otto, another d4 when you're grappling, not when you're contesting. Bless.
Bless. Excellent.
Ceremony.
Turn. So at this point, you have received 3 boons. Just so you know. No? One from
What?
Castiel, one from Leo, one from...
I already used one.
He
Depends how you count
still
it.
has the snake thingy.
So it's 4 boons.
Yeah.
Technically 5.
I'm not even.
Technically 5. I'm counting them.
Depends how you count your oil.
Well, yeah. Well, no,
I
not
didn't
the oil,
count- I
'cause
didn't count the oil.
I didn't
Okay,
have
then
separate.
he only has the snake from me,
Snake.
which has not yet done anything.
Okay. Snake.
gonna
I
do stuff.
cast before the enhanced ability.
Okay.
It was before the
Okay.
and then I cast Bardic Inspiration, which is
Okay, so I'm gonna count 1, the snake and standby, and...
Bless. Is your thing
Yes.
currently concentrating on?
He's not concentrating. He's gonna.
The thing you gave him is the. Are you concentrating on maintaining that snake?
No, that snake is just there. It's my familiar.
It's his own thing.
He's gonna do stuff eventually, but I don't think he's gonna do him now.
Oh, Daddy gave me his snake.
oh Lord
yes.
Jesus.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Yeah.
Soulless.
Cool. So, let's see if I roll better this round. Pax, Castio, you were up next. Did you do anything?
So by the way I have calculated things, it seems I can do 1 boon per round. Hence, I don't think I can do anything to help him other than yes, I will do something. I will prepare an action. I will blast the next goddamn raven that comes. And I'll blast it good.
Yeah.
Okay. Important to know.
That's
Now,
not a boon.
okay, now is the smell. And the smell says, as he's up to his knees in the ground, his movement is 0, and says, careful now. You only get 3. Otherwise, I start using this. And he points to a finger towards Grace, and Grace falls unconscious.
Okay.
Now, the smell that has eaten the raw flesh of something, we don't know what, has now renewed force, and this gains him advantage, announce the other disadvantage, and he will try to grapple you. Instead of getting out of the ground, he will use this action to grapple you. Why do I remember? It's 12.
They have a 14.
Okay, so the fact that he's planted into the ground, it's sort of limiting him. He stretches you and you pull back a little bit, and he goes, good. You're making me this difficult.
I feel he's way more into this than he should be.
Give me an insight.
That's a popping of wood.
It's not good. It's not good.
He might be. You don't know. You're too much is at stake right now. The world is without the sun. You came here to negotiate peace. Now you're truntaing with you like grappling with the smell. However, a new raven comes out.
I would like to see what it does before I blast him.
He circles and spits a sort of oily type of water into the smell's mouth.
An
Yes.
oily type of water.
An oily type. I think it's the water the Sabbath water.
Okay.
Is it the Sabbath water?
I have no idea. I don't think that was oily.
Or living water, doesn't matter.
Okay, I think we're just gonna let him have it at this point.
He drinks it. Is again very disgusting.
I've read about this behavior, but usually it happens.
And he gets an extra action. With that, he's gonna try to get out of the ground, and he has to beat a. How much was the DC?
17.
A 17. Yes, he has a 21, so he gets out of the ground. Make
I
this
don't have to
interesting.
take you out of the ground myself.
Make this interesting. Also, there's an optional rule. If you grapple someone and stick them into the ground and surpass the DC with +5, you put them like you skip
Next.
one level in the next. So yeah, we're gonna aim for that. So Aurel, it is you, Leo first, sorry, and then Aurel.
Excuse me. I'll just let out the big fart. From the shadows.
It happens when you're nervous.
Can Leo, as this is happening, try to perceive around? Are there others may hidden? Are we at the gates of the Kingdom of the Flame where we stopped midway?
Perception.
Do I roll with advantage because I'm a dark
Yes.
night creature?
Yes,
Dark
and
night.
it's darkness. It's darkness alone.
Dark Knight creature.
18.
18. So the only thing you see is the former orchard that is frozen to death, and it's sort of doom and gloom into the ground. And in the distance, the place where this creature came from, it's a golden palace that's sort of hazy.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Like it's golden. It's like
Yeah.
shining, like a beacon.
Not like a beacon, it's like gold in the distance into
Okay.
darkness.
Okay. Then I will.
The only reason why you can figure out it's gold because of the Deva creature, like sort of reflecting a bit, and some reflective surfaces send that shining golden like towards you.
Okay. And the Deva creature is close to Castiel, right?
Yeah, I'm standing next to him.
If as long as you're around then 60 feet, you're good.
Okay, we're fine. Okay. Well, then I will just sit and observe.
Okay, Aurel, moment of truth.
I grab the smell.
Grab him.
Plus Dex.
So again, we're aiming for the legs of 17, and if you pass that with
At least the 22.
15 plus that's a 18 to grapple him.
yes, you grappled him.
Okay. And
Athletics.
That's a 20.
You needed a 22 to pass that and sort of skip that, but however, you plunge him again to his knees. Do you say something to his? To
His knees?
Yes.
Don't we go to the next?
That's 22.
Okay. How we can do this all day?
Well, we can do this all day. Unless we hire the stakes. And, okay, after Aurel is Grace is out. Raven. Another Raven comes and spits something into his mouth.
How does that look like?
This one, perception. It's something red.
It is quite high. So natural 19 plus a bunch of stuff.
Give me medicine.
So just a second. So it's a 23 perception,
Definitely. Piece of flesh, like big chunk of piece of flesh.
and my medicine is not very good. It's an 8.
Could be any type of flesh. But it's something that's wriggling. It has been alive a few with that like you
Okay,
can
can I
see
use my reaction to make my snake eat it?
to sort of try to catch it in
Yeah,
the
just eat that.
okay, let's try. Let's use your reaction, and I'm gonna set the DC to sort of aim for it. Give me an athletics or acrobatics to 18.
The snakes?
I don't even know whether it has that.
He
That
can
may just
reach.
be a bad idea to do.
If it's a familiar, I think they have a certain stat block, but I don't think they have a big plus.
One of you can try to eat it. I'm gonna allow you, Castio, to eat it.
How can I eat it? I'm not next to it. It's just that's the point of the snake.
Maybe
it
Aurel
has a
can-
higher dex than I have.
Oh,
It
no.
has a decent enough proficiency bonus. But I don't think it has any sort of acrobatics.
You use the Dex modifier.
Dex, yeah.
Dex.
Fuck it, let's see.
Dex or strength, whatever is the.
Yeah, let's not go with the -4. Whoa! It is a 23!
Oh my god, the snake eats it. I'm gonna say it because it's a big chunk. He takes a big chunk of it and sort of the other half derails it so it doesn't land in the mouth of the smell. And he has now advantage to athletics and acrobatics.
Snake!
Just got buffed. That's
Yes.
a chance snake.
Okay, can I do one more thing?
Let's see what is it. Depends.
Can I make him eat the snake?
He has to eat it on his own round
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Child, take this parasite snake inside of you and eat it. Okay, father.
You see the snake crawled from your branches, eating this piece, like derailing the other piece of meat and coming back. Okay, top of the round, Pax.
Pax sneaks over, lowers himself close to Grace, and helps her with
How do you help her?
first a bit of lay on hands, see if that wakes her up.
That's an action, right?
Yes.
It doesn't wake her up.
More attempts next turn.
Okay, cool. Castiel.
Castiel is gonna sliver his snake into his son's. I don't know. You gotta have some.
Face hole.
Yeah, some hole somewhere. He's not gonna make him eat it, but he's gonna
Regurgitate.
bite his with his little fangs inside the branch and inject him with some drugs. That's guiding you.
Okay, so you're gonna get guided.
Your father just drugged you.
Yeah.
He's trying to put a snake inside me.
What's going on?
I
God.
have faith in you, son.
Gods. Now
Not
is
even my dad.
He's just an adult.
He keeps saying he's my dad, but he's not policeman. Please.
he's not the son. So the smell. Now is his turn, and he looks at you and says, "Let's see if you're getting lucky this time." And I forgot that. Let's see if you get lucky this time. And he tries to grab you again. Now with disadvantage because he's no longer aided by the super strength. So the first one is good. It's a total. It's not bad. It's a 21.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad. I rolled only 3 and 4 so far. So
No, this time he manages
You still
to
have a guidance.
grapple me.
he
Still
grapples
have a
you.
guidance. What do I
The
do?
guidance, I think,
That's a
is
D4.
It's not
on
to-
your action.
Yeah,
It's
not
on
on
the
contestant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're grappled, and he lifts you up, and he's gonna aim for 17 athletics. Now, let's pay attention. I'm gonna roll in front the front of the board. If it's passing at 17, and it's a 22, he's gonna get up
To the
to his waist. However, the smell has a +8, so for a 22, we need at least 14. Let's see. I rolled a 5. So 5 + 8, it's not converted to 17 athletics.
They just hugged you.
Yeah, he just hugged you, and
He's
he
gonna
doesn't know how
slowly
to plant
slide off of
you.
you.
He doesn't gonna know how to plant you.
If he was a gardener, he would know.
Jokes on him. I like being in the ground.
Okay, so Aurel is you.
I choose you.
I still have this smell grabbing my feet, right?
Yeah.
You just go like this, like.
You have to escape.
with my
You have to escape the grapple because you're being grappled, and
You could grapple back without.
yeah, you can. Okay, try to grapple him, and then
You're just
Let's
hugging
see.
each other. Like,
Yeah, if I grapple him, can I plant him? Because
you
you
can
succeed on
try.
the
If you succeed, yes,
Okay.
that's the next step.
Bless guidance. Enhance.
And also, as a bonus action, you can also eat the snake.
He already has advantage on everything.
Okay, it's fine.
I don't like. It's just a buff snake nowadays.
Chad.
I grab the smell.
Let's see.
There's the rules.
Let's see.
Let's see. That's a 26 to grapple him.
You grapple
Plunge.
him.
And I plunge the fuck out of this smell.
This is how it's supposed to be. Like, I usually roll so good. I am rolling 10, 4, 3, 5.
The story wanted to tell about
23 to plunge him.
Yes, he goes up to the waist.
His waist.
the waist.
That's
And
your
now
fucking-
he's
Wait.
restricted.
Wasn't he already up to his knees?
No, he escaped.
Ah,
Let's see your fucking grip sword take you out now.
He looks a bit panicked.
Oh no, I'm in
Good.
danger.
Now comes another raven. Do you guys do something?
No,
I swat at it.
You try to swat at it.
Well, didn't he have like 3 already now?
That's a good question.
No, I asked him. You said only 3. Are we playing this game?
It's just observing.
Is it now? Well, I'm observing it and I can cast fireball.
You observe each other.
Careful with the magic. Here.
Careful with my boy.
Okay, so now he's up to his waist.
Okay.
Pax, do you want to do something with Grace?
Yes, well, a number of things, but right now, it's gonna be lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration wakes her up.
Up you go.
Thank you. I was out, wasn't I? And she's a bit confused. Castio, ready in action?
Yeah, we're ready in action. I will tell him. If you're gonna be cheating the rules, I'm gonna be protecting my son, just so you know.
Fair enough. The old ways is the old ways, and we must abide them. Zmeo, now trying to grapple you. He only has his arms free. He already has disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
The 3 times with the oil passes, so the oil is now absorbed into your body. However, because he is in the ground up to the waist, he has disadvantage on grappling you. And let's see. A natural 20 and a 12. Going to 20 in total. That 12. It's
Contest
a dirty
the
20.
20.
Okay.
Contest it.
Do I use anything from
I think you may use bless.
Yeah.
No, that's when you're acting.
Okay, so that's a 19 on my side.
Okay, so you barely escape, but you don't have the oil, the edge that the oil gave you, so you can't like sort of shimmy out of it. And he grapples you and tries to plunge you one more time into the ground. 21. With the 21, it's not 22, so he puts you into to the waist, but you are up to your
Ankles.
knees. Let's say to what would be the knees of an ant. Aurel, your turn. Leo, do you wanna do something or can I?
I like this feeling. Has he done anything else to cheat?
No.
No.
Well,
So you have to aim. The last step is to aim to have him buried to the shoulders. You have to grapple him again, plunge him out of the ground, and in the hole that you left, 23 athletics you have to meet. 21 athletics. If you go to 23, it's gonna be to his head.
okay.
Or 25, something else.
I feel a firm hold on myself with me being rooted down. So I grapple him,
Okay.
which will be
He has a disadvantage on being grappled, so he only resists for a 14.
I beat that
Okay.
easily. And do I roll twice? What
Plunge,
to
yeah.
take
Plunge.
him down on?
You took him
Plunge
out.
deeper.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you take him down,
Okay.
and you have to plunge deeper with a 21 DC on athletics.
I think you made it.
Yeah, that's 23.
So you take him, and with a 23, you push him into the ground, and you push him further and further until he's up to the neck.
I think tradition calls, and I sort of shape my branch into a dull blade
Unless we can
and
avoid
raise it.
the loss of matter
Oh no!
and agree to surrender.
And we're gonna see how this follows after the break.
Oh my god!
In a world where stories are spells, and every tale holds great power.
Hidden power.
Hidden power. We need strength to cast them. But the magic does not come free. It must be given life. Soria Sevura. Hey you. Yeah, you. I sense great power within you. Would you like to be my patron? On Patreon, you know, a warlock is not a warlock without a patron. On Patreon. And when you become our patron, you don't just support the magic here at Dicesylvania. You also join in and gather power beyond mortal imagination, unlocking a thank you that echoes through realms. Or maybe you want the power to shape the fate of Dicesylvania through great influence and deciding polls. The ability to create new characters, monsters, or new realms that shape our story. The power to join exclusive adventures once a moon, guided by our dungeon masters in the Dicesylvania Tavern. And the might to bring your own world to life with our humble hands. And don't worry, gaming creators and brave brands, we conjure custom tales to carry your vision as well into our realm. Now do it now, help a warlock have a patron, help us on Patreon. Now, pledge your magical energies and support the magic here at Dicesylvania. Come on man, just do it.
We are back after the break. With Aurel holding a blunt sort of weapon at the throat of the smell that now is head high and or head deep, I think, in freezing earth. What do you guys do?
I have already told him, as tradition calls now, it would be time for... I wait for him to respond.
Yes, the ritual allows it. You bested me. The old ways, the old laws allow you to finish the work.
But also allow the right to complete without it, yes? Back steps out from the darkness back into sight.
Well, with strength comes also mercy. The old laws are now satisfied. You may consider me dead, and you might enter the halls of the smith.
Yeah, could we have just done that?
And as I sort of shape my branches back into a hand, I do not think we wish or need to give any more of us or any more of you to death.
Yeah, that would be quite stupid of everyone involved.
Here, here.
I am in the service of whom you call death.
Look, you're being lied to. You're being used. Let's just have a chat about it. We're all in the same fucking pot.
He frowns. Okay. If you spare me, this is allowed, but I am in your favor with a death.
I sort of dig out his shoulders and grab him and pluck him out.
Athletics.
The earth.
Maybe
I
also
still get my
contributes.
Yeah.
I think
You can eat the snake, son. You need to.
Stop being fucking... Oh, that's a nat 20 plus 4 plus 3, that's 25.
I take my pinky.
How do
sapling.
you, how with that magnificent roll, how do you pull the smell out of...
Like I said, I grabbed him from under his armpits and I lift him up like a toddler.
You lift him up. He's amazed. Says, "You're very strong. You didn't let it show at the beginning. I thought you would die for sure."
We would have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a high chance. Very high chance.
We had a tree in a lamp.
Where did your bird friend take our friend?
Well, they have business with it. They took it to the...
It.
It
with it? No? They are all it? No?
Oh, someone's gotta eat.
So they took it to the high tower of the ravens.
Wait, could you jolt it on my map? Because we have a tendency of having to go to get her eventually.
Look, now you have a safe passage in our settlement in Viskri, so I can guide you there. Or you could decide to finish the ritual and I can point you where you go, however you prefer. If not, my good sir, we shake on it and I am in your service with one death.
I'll wrap my branches around his arm.
Oh, we're here on a diplomatic mission. I would say we finish that first before we go looking for Miss I'm always kidnapped.
Who, for all we know, may be brought before the ravens for friendship.
I mean,
She is of the old blood.
Sure, but they literally... you can't just fucking take someone just like that.
Might be a raven thing.
Jesus.
They do pluck things.
If you want, we can go there, but honestly, I don't think they will allow us to see it today. Or yeah.
We all love Keith, but Oral, there are thousands, if not many more lives at stake to making this peace. So I think that would be the best help of your new friend.
I have a curiosity.
Yes.
How are you surviving?
Start walking as we speak?
Yeah.
We start walking, but before I am the Smay champion of Viskri, Mavrocordat. And he sort of bows. What is this? I'm not dabbing, I bow.
Ah, you bow, okay.
Nice to meet you.
Have your acquaintances, what's your names, adventurers? And you have brought us the seed of knowledge, but now the seed of knowledge...
We bought yourself. We're gonna get to that part as well. We are here to help you restore your garden.
This old thing, and he sort of stumps into the frozen old orchard that is now just a pluck of brittle and frost.
Yeah, that.
Another pluck out one of my leafy twigs and place it at the roots of one of the trees, whichever is nearest.
Don't waste
To
it.
put it up.
We don't have any sun, so we need to think about how we're growing. I don't know how you're living. What is that?
That is a
And points towards
godling.
the deva.
That's a godling I bound.
Oh, what's a godling?
Something that wants to be a god.
You did very well. They shouldn't be allowed to become gods.
We're gonna talk about that too.
We're walking and talking.
Yeah.
And he starts, and introducing himself. His name is Mavrocordat. He is the Smay champion, one of the Smay champion of Viskri. And you're going through this deep, narrow ravine. The walls sort of rise like dark cliffs on both sides. You remember from your backgrounds that this was a beautiful place. The ones who've seen it, I think Leo, Pax, and Cassio, you all seen it. And you remember there were rows of trees and plants. They were golden apples, like golden apple trees planted right in this very spot where you took this rite of like grappling and Trinta. But now everything is blackened and frozen and barren. The ground is hard as iron, as you felt it, and the soil is cracked and pale. And as you start walking, at the far end of the ravine, half hidden, is this palace of pale gold, glowing as now you're approaching with a source of light, Deva, and everything around is doom and gloom as frost is eating the ravine itself. And as you're making way through a place that's frozen, you still feel the chill bites because this is a place that wasn't allowed warm for 2 days now. So you start and going into the end of the structure, into the end of the ravine, and open the palace doors. The palace is glowing itself as you're approaching it and hitting it with the source of light. And you see arches curving like ribs and binding together by sort of veins that are golden and silver. And as you enter the palace, you start feeling a bit warmer. Give me a perception.
It's a 8. 8.
You're getting warmer. This is nice. Like
Natural 20.
Can I use my passive perception?
no. Natural
14.
20. 14. Pax.
Just a 21.
Okay. 20. So let's start with the 14. So as you notice, you see the structure first. You notice the structure of the palace is very interesting. It's not like a very shiny gold metal. It feels a bit muted, but it's still made of gold. And the arches are very smooth, too curved. This cannot be rock. With a 20, you immediately realize as you close the door and you feel the texture and you sort of knock a bit on it. Definitely this is not metal. These are bones. Golden bones. Seem to be fused together with gold, silver materials, golden bones. And as you go further, you see like intricate decorations of veins that are also silver and gold on the walls. They're designed as branches, as tree branches with little delicate flowers, but they go on. And you, being a nocturnal creature, and you, Pax, being more in tune with the cold, you automatically sense where the warmth is coming. It's through those veins. It's like a sort of a heated circulation system.
I'd like to put my hand on it, and by lay of hands and general familiarity, see if it takes it like a living being.
Medicine.
17.
It takes it like a living being.
Wow.
One should keep aware that wherever you look, frankly, everywhere, the creature we are moving through is alive, much like me and you.
That is so cool.
Wait. So it's a living creature, or is it bones of a creature used to create the castle?
You, with that 20 you had, it's bones fused together. Like, feels like a structure. Maybe it's a conceptual thing, like a skeleton. What Pax is telling you is this is
Actually,
alive.
the inside of it.
That's quite theory.
Yeah, let's test it.
Not
I don't-
offensively.
No. I would like to use my investigation to analyze as we're walking through the halls, and this is going to be a longer process, to identify if this is indeed a living being, where would be the brain, the lungs, the innards of this thing.
Okay, give me medicine.
And it
Can I
looks
not
from,
use investigation?
Give me an investigation and a medicine.
And a medicine.
and from the outside it looks like a castle.
Yes.
Just a second, please.
And you know what's
from the
very weird? Because you're in a ravine and the castle sort of goes in like a... You didn't see the back of it, it's just the front. Goes in like a crevice or a
So it's
cave.
the ravine, and then it
Yeah,
just opens up into the castle.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so-
it's like a
You
cave.
didn't see its sides.
Yeah.
Like Helm's Deep.
My investigation and my medicine.
That's what it is.
My investigation is a 21, but my medicine is an 8.
With your medicine, you can't assist if this is alive or not. However, you've seen drawings of decomposed creatures that come from the other worlds. You remember Hilden, your child. You remember Shadowfall,
Your other child.
your other child, or your
You have your child.
Frankenstein children, adopted, made or not.
It's called a menagerie.
Yeah, your menagerie of children.
Yeah.
Menagerie of
We
Golem.
have to have a discussion about that, Castiel. It's not good.
More.
Castile files.
And you remember from your background, you've studied this creature, and the anatomy of them, they don't necessarily make sense, not like humans do. Like sometimes they have multiple heads, sometimes different parts of bones are fused together. you specifically remember Hilden having like body parts instead of a mouth, like dangling limbs.
This is a non-Euclidean geometry type of creature we're fucking with right now.
That's a big word.
Perhaps we should not fornicate with
I
the
think
building.
I've read on.
And as you advance, I'm gonna give you more opportunities.
I definitely know all about Euclidean geometry.
Yeah. Excellent. I love how geeky we are. So as we go and you have the opportunity to study this further, the holes start curving like the inside of a skull, that at some point you feel that maybe this is like you're walking on the veins, and then there's a slope and it feels like you're going down a spine. And something happens as you go and advance, like this high sort of regal dressed halls of the castle. But as you look closer, you see that everything is made of bone and veins, beautifully decorated and made in this golden shining texture. And as you advance, the path starts going steeper and steeper until it's like at a high incline. And at this point, you're descending some stairs that feel like a spine, and there's walls around it, and you just see Mavrocordat, the spell, just walking on walls vertically.
Well, no. That was a skill I didn't know Smee had.
So it is a climb bottle.
Do I know if in the books that I've read that Smee have this ability, or is it something strange about Mavrocordat?
History with disadvantage, because you don't know much about Smee. And you can give me a perception also.
Perception.
Perception, all of you.
That's 14 with disadvantage.
Or investigation.
Investigation.
That
Okay,
For-
history.
14.
14. You don't know of such powers.
Okay.
it's a 26.
Perception. So, as you advance and go down the spine, you hear a faint crack, and you feel that the air is circulating, and you can swear that the stairs are moving slightly, like serpentining down, so it makes your descent particularly smoother.
I rolled a 19, 15 on investigation. But I don't think I'm gonna notice anything more than this.
The structure, same, it's shifting swiftly, and you correlate with the 15 that it's because of the wind moving.
Okay, I'd like to do something for the longer term. I'd like to recall knowledge on whether these beings may have some sort of a founding being, a great something that gave them birth, that type of analogy.
You can give me a history with disadvantage or a straight investigation.
I'll roll history with disadvantage. It's 29 versus a 30.
30. With a 30, you don't recall, like these are draconic.
30.
30 on
It's a 29 and a 30.
I heard 13.
No, it's a...
So it's with disadvantage, yes? Okay.
Yes.
20, you definitely heard of a greater being, that they are descended of Balau, like draconic forces that built the world. It's even in a Green Spring Child book story that you need to color it. Pax also has encountered it and has a collection at home, and it's a coloring book about great Balauers that formed the Smee. And you might think there is also propaganda, so humans hate the Smee and they come from these unworldly beings. But now that you put 2 and 2 together, that might actually have a seed of truth.
Okay.
I once colored one purple, although none of the stories speak of purple Balaur.
Mr. Mavrocordat.
Champion, if you will.
Champion. Okay, can I just call you
I look
champion?
at him saying champion, and I think you have been unseated.
I don't think he means just Trunta champion. I think he may champion some greater causes than wrestling.
I am the defender of the city. So yeah, if you have bested me today, but this doesn't make you a champion in our society.
Okay, so I gotta ask, are we walking within the bones of your progenitor?
What is a progenitor?
The one that created you, the originator.
You are very smart people. I didn't think you would know this.
Is this the only one?
What do you mean?
This creature. Is there nothing else like it?
I mean, there was just the one that birthed us all.
Okay.
This one?
Yes.
Is it safe to use the past tense or the present tense? Are they still with us? Are they dead? They, them, helicopter.
He puts a hand on the walls that have like very subtle tiny veins and says, "We thank Viscri for the protection and the warmth it is offering, because now we have to stay just indoors."
Behave, for you are inside his mother.
No, but this is not my mother.
Did she not make all of you?
I think it's
No,
great.
it made all of us Draconites.
Eventually.
But if you want, do you know of the mother?
This
You
is
want to
the
meet
gym.
my mother? I'm taking you to the mother.
To go inside
I
another
am
one.
interested in
We've
this
seen the
mother.
great mother.
Let's find the grandmother.
I don't
the
know if
mother,
Viscri has a jedder.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have a brain? Does it have a brain?
It has multiple skulls.
Does it have a heart?
Yes,
Swan.
multiple.
Fair enough. You need more for each brain, All of them. Does it have blood flow? No, you just gotta go on a rant
You're very
exploring the medical properties of this behemoth.
You're very non-believer. I don't know about most of the question you asked, but it has warmth and veins, yes. And puts a hand on the beautiful decorations that again bloom like fire trees and so on. But they're tiny veins that pulsate, capillaries that sort of pulsate.
I see.
You
What
also
is-
place one of my hands and see my veins of light. And
Which prompts the question, what is older, the apples or Viscri?
The apples came with the magic. We stole it back.
Viscri is much older than that.
Viscri is older than time.
Of course.
Many things are nowadays older than time at this point.
What?
The bone, the stars, the sky, death.
I'm
Forces beyond our reckoning that we don't even know about. We have both known unknowns and unknown unknowns, so there is a high probability that there is so much more that
Your
is beyond
humans'
time.
brains, I don't think they can comprehend all the things that you don't know. You were fed false information by humanity.
So would you. We're here to reconcile. Believe.
Okay, we will go and have a discussion because now I'm...
What are we going to have the discussion with?
The mother!
The king.
Honestly, no. At first, if you want to see the mother, we will take you to the mother. But now I'm just going you and presenting you the settlement and then finding a good place for us to talk.
Okay.
are we here for sightseeing or?
You said you want to negotiate
Yes,
peace.
yes.
I am listening.
Let us
Are you like
imbibe in their culture before we get to the business talk.
Well, yes, but I would like to know do we have a council? Is there a ruler? Decisive action? Who does that? You?
It's a fair point. What's your form of government? Are you familiar with an autocracy? If not, would you like to know?
Mother says, and we do it.
Okay, so the
Yeah,
And no,
society.
we don't worship the mother. Mother says, and we worship the one you call death. But for us, it's different.
Of course, different.
Okay, let's sightsee.
Yes, I would like to fashion some of your street food.
Okay.
Don't think
Well,
we have
Are you
streets.
hungry?
Artery food.
Are you hungry?
No, but I believe it is customary and a meal brings good tidings to those that wish to engage in negotiations. It says so in my book about talking to people.
Yeah, took it from my library.
Well,
great things I stole from you, I borrowed. Sorry, slip of the tongue there.
I think bread and salt is called for in such occasion.
Yes.
You have very strange customs. This is your interpretation of our culture. We give you bread and salt.
This is what we give to you.
No, we brought bread and salt.
Okay, let's just go through. Let's just go to the. Do you want to see the guild? Do you want to see the palace? Do you want to eat?
Yes, let us see whatever you have to show. Let us sample your culture. I wish to see your seat of knowledge.
This is too much for me a little bit. Would you mind leaving you here wandering a little bit? And if someone bothers you, you give them this, and he hands you a chain, like with a draconic figure. You can tell them that you're here on my behalf.
Does this grant us diplomatic immunity?
If you start killing people, no.
Of course not, but we do not know the laws and customs of your people. If we unfortunately...
If you just observe and
Don't
help,
interact, just observe.
help, sure. If not, you can stay with me, but now I'm a little bit confused what you're asking me. I'm going to ask mother.
Yes, go talk to your mama. Mother.
The mother.
The mother. The mother. Okay.
Knows best.
I'm gonna give this to you. Do not be deceived. If you upset anyone, they will not hesitate to have your heads.
I have no idea how to upset anyone in this
And
place, and I'm
eat
afraid
your
I will
flesh.
do inevitably that.
I feel.
Only if they defeat me in Trenta.
I don't think
Trenta is
they're
just
gonna
for
win Trenta.
entering here. This doesn't grant you safe passage.
The logistics of this.
This is terrible. I urge you, please don't leave us exploring this city.
Yes. Let us go, Leo. We have to sample this mighty, potentially undead creature.
You know what? I know exactly the place that I will show visitors to convince to behave. Let's go. And he takes...
Take us to a dungeon.
Exactly. He takes a side step, and the spine sort of curves into like a long femur bone, or what you think is a femur bone, and sort of slides down, and he starts walking on walls. And you see, like, approaching this area, you start hearing other people, and you start seeing other Smay that are also walking on the sides. And like, you're going deep into the ground, and more veins are popping here. They're more present, and it's a bit more light, and you feel quite warm here. And you go into like this deep peat that has like a sort of a stomach texture. Again, beautifully decorated, but like, as you have done a lot, your fair share of biopsies, like, has a stomach texture.
Does it have only one?
One what?
One stomach. Well, this one that we can see, I guess.
You see just this one. Okay, so as you go down, you see an abundance of humans huddled at the bottom of the pit. Like, as you go down the spine and the femur down, there's a pit with the stomach texture, and you see an abundance, like maybe 300 people dressed in very familiar robes of different colorations, red, orange, green, purple, like with different insignia and so on and so forth, but they are humans worshipping the human gods, the hebdomads, and you can discern this by their colors. And they're sort of all huddled in this pit, and they look terrified and horrible. And what you thought they're well-maintained robes, they're actually ragged that were left behind. And they see you and they start screaming, hey, help us! Help us! Have you come to rescue us?
Is there stomach acid?
In the pit?
Perception, investigation, or medicine?
Also, curiosity, while we were going through or walking on these walls, were there like areas where there were living quarters, or were there carved households where the dragonborns were coming out, or are just walking on ceilings and walls and something like that?
So you went through, what you now discern is an artery or a tunnel of this creature that is this living palace. Mm-hmm. And for a long while, it was just you and Mavrocorda.
Okay.
after this, after he said, okay, I'm gonna know where to take you, you went to a different area, and it almost felt like instinctively like a hole or an arch opened there. And you make your way to this area, and in this area that ends in a pit is guarded by other Smay that are walking on the walls, and the humans are down in the pit, unable to escape from.
Okay.
Pax, this makes me sick to my stomach.
I see what you did there. Good job.
How much is it?
Good pun.
What?
Perception, investigation, medicine.
But then
14.
16 perception.
Okay, 16 perception. On the perception bit for the acid, you don't see currently or smell anything that would be acidic in your perspective.
Yeah, cool. We get it. You are quite mean. But where are your tools? If we're going to change knowledge on this matter, I would like to see your tools. Your prongs, your clippers, your knives. They brought us to a dungeon, right?
and also, how did you get those?
The people, we took them
On the raid?
on several raids, yes. You see this man, and he points towards like an old bearded fella that recognizes you, Leon. He says, "Oh, Chancellor, I work for you at the ministry."
Is that your street food?
If we feast from time to time, and how much was your perception? 14?
16.
You see some people are missing some limbs and like chunks of like the upper meat thigh, especially.
No,
I take some notes.
Cannibals.
Draconic culture has many parallels with sexual fetishes. Elements of vorophilia, salivophilia, and many more to follow, I bet.
That's gonna be an interesting book to read later.
Hey, Chancellor, can you take me out? I did nothing.
Yes, we are in discussion.
My name is Sir Philip. I worked under you. I'm also a knight. You know my mother. She's done many favors to the city, so you better take me out.
If there is a city.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, Philip.
I've been here for a week.
Well, you're gonna survive another one if need be. Can we speak about brokering a peace and maybe getting out of those?
That's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, you have many pretensions. You have many asks. You asked us to grant you in our place.
No.
We granted you to talk about peace, but I don't know.
I mean, okay. A diplomatic procession begins by one of the parties coming to the other and being welcomed and engaging. Pax,
No.
you know about
No,
this.
I'm
not talking about my
I'm
ass.
trying to scare you right now. Is this working? Do you want to like me roll or something?
No, we are intimidated by your power and moved even more so to peace when you will have the grace of discussing it with us.
Yes.
You know, I actually want to talk so fast because I am scared and I want to get out of this situation so bad.
Also, I believe that you showing us...
Deception or persuasion? And an insight, please.
Am dat un nat 20, nu știu pe ce, alege tu.
So he rolled a natural 20 on something. Pick insight or perception or persuasion or
Natural
deception.
20?
Yeah.
Depending on how you want to approach this. Like, do you want to genuinely like brush his ego?
No,
or
I
like,
guess you wouldn't do that. You would never do it. Sooner call him stupid and retarded.
What you said, was it
was it deceiving or like truthful?
I guess it was truthful in the sense that, look, you're being a bit much. We're genuinely trying to have a report here, and you showing me that my people are your food doesn't help build that report, you know?
Okay. What about you guys?
Deception 19?
25 deception.
So you guys are not scared.
It's not that I'm not scared, it's the fact that I know what he wants, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna play on
Yeah.
to his song.
Okay. Aurel?
Dirty 20 for insight.
Okay, on a dirty 20,
And for perception.
perception or insight?
Perception.
Okay. For perception, you've seen like you now, as you look, do you look at the champion or at the people, or what are you trying to perceive?
Have a
wide
view.
Wide view of everything. So things you haven't perceived before is that on the side there's dying people or already dead people or like remains of people, and they're effectively huddled in one place. They do have like bedrolls and water skins and like food in a polite like arraignment of situation. You could survive here, but the fact that it's killing them, there's a lot of people, and they looked that they are from now and then being used as a refrigerator, like snacks, like being like the I don't know, chopped and
Craft service.
yeah,
The snack bar.
yeah.
It is where we bring the small dragon babies to do craft and art. Take a finger.
And him with the perception, you feel that he's a bit unfazed. You know, you can sense that maybe Pax and Leo are not that sincere, and Cassia was genuinely like appealing to his better nature to better his efforts in diplomacy, but he seems skilled in other ways.
Look at all of
Dumb as fuck.
dying and dead people, and start to have a genuinely worried look in my eyes, if that can show through. And I take another note, and it is polite in draconic culture to be afraid of your host.
There you go.
So he takes you in a different area, like you turn around and he says, now I'm gonna take you to the nice place where we have like the ladies court and we have like the greeting salon of the ladies. We don't have a lot of like humans, but we have a greeting salon of the ladies court, and I'm gonna take you there because it's just nice.
Is there a man's court?
It's a brothel.
I think this
The
is the
snack
man's
bar
court.
was
Ah, okay.
I don't know what you mean.
Just please.
Yes, show us your beautiful women.
And you start like going again. There's like painful silence and painful stares behind his eyes. He doesn't seem to like comprehend the whole situation. You can also give me an insight. But as
I'd like to see if he has brain damage. It's a 20 dirty.
From all that, probably.
Castile doesn't have a reptile baby yet.
Let's teach the reptile empathy.
Is he trying to
so he doesn't
looking to
seem-
adopt?
he doesn't seem stupid, but he seems what an empathetic person might call traumatized. He seemed without any empathy. He seems even I'm escaping the word
Cold-blooded.
cold-blooded, but in the sense that you would call like a serial killer
Sociopath.
sociopath. Yeah, he seems like a sociopath. He didn't flinch at the suffering of people. He feels like he's justified, and he didn't flinch if you're bringing to diplomacy. He doesn't seem to like get some
We've met
human cues.
We've met a reptile man that did
Yeah.
not respond to empathy before.
Oh yeah, I genuinely believe that they're lacking that part of their brain at this point.
However, you met a reptile man, Gerasim, at the beginning that seemed to have had a family and I don't know, stuff like this.
Maybe that was his brood. I'm not sure at this point.
But also shock.
Yeah.
Do you know about Gerasim?
What about? And he sort of turns his face
What
and
the
flares his nostrils, like a bit of frost escapes, and he says, what about Gerasim?
Just read it in the book.
What?
Deception.
Oh, come on. 24.
It is good that they wrote songs about him dying.
Yes. Yes.
A diplomatic mission, Leo.
Sorry, I'm on a trigger happy right now. I just saw a lot of people there.
I saw them too, but we're not gonna do them any good if we die in the belly of this ginormous beast.
That is true, brother. That is true.
So, as you go,
As you will get out of this building, I believe.
as you go and like go on another artery into something that has beautiful archways, like ribs, almost like ribs connecting, and you're going through this like external belly, and you see scales decorating beautifully the walls, along with popping veins, and different indoor plants like shining lichen. I don't know the word in English.
Moss.
Lichens, I think, and moss, shining moss, and all sorts of mushrooms. And you see also dim lanterns illuminating this area, and it's beautiful and serene and less grotesque than the other places you've seen today. And in these beautiful halls, you see different seating arrangements, like tables, chairs, saloons, like different elements of saloons, and you see 3 dozens of women sitting quietly along these places. And a lot of Smay guards, like dressed in this like golden armor with the insignia that you've seen before. It's Viscri's insignia, the settlement, and they're guarding them. Yeah.
Human females?
No.
Yes, human females. Yes. All of them are human females.
Oh,
And
shit.
give me an insight.
I know what this is.
According to the
I know what this is.
According to
It's a
the
natural 20. I genuinely know what this is.
The insight is for something else. You see that a lot of, on that natural 20, you start feeling it. There are a lot of beautiful women, human women with like golden braids and Abaddon and black hairdo and like in this very refined form and with long dresses and a lot of like gold items around them and food that's beautifully prepared and like different company animals, but they feel frightened. Like most of them are shaken, and one even recognizes you, Chancellor, and she turns and whispers, help, I don't want to marry these brutes, please take me out of here. And with that 20, you see something else, and it's very weird. Like maybe 80% of them are terrified, scared, like digging their nails into the cushions, the soft cushions, and like drinking their teas with their hands trembling and crying with the corner without ruining their makeup. However, a few of them, 5 or so, they're extremely calm, like extremely calm, too calm. And one looks you in the eye, does this sign, and winks.
Okay. Great.
You have to do the sign back.
I will do the sign back. I blow her a kiss.
She looks confused, and she says, "May the golden circle live."
I am living.
And she hands you a pebble that it's made. It's a death pebble, as you would call it. It's a sort of fungi that grows on dead people, and it's sort of like a sort of hard in the exterior. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So it's called a death stone. It's a stone that appears on dead corpses. And
It's exactly the same stone Castiel used to make those.
And you in your backstory, you gave this to some people trying to riot against the gods.
Take that back. Yeah.
I bring sort of the people into a shady huddle. I know the pain we are witnessing of kinsmen around us would drive us to action, anger, vengeance. But for all these hundreds here, there are many, many thousands out there for whom peace is decisive. We should try to help these people as well, but the peace comes first, I'm afraid.
I would have wished.
So what, your packs? Packs.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Twin to the king.
It's gonna be your job to talk them into this peace. But if there's not gonna be one.
Yes, we save who we can.
Okay.
And a beautiful lady, one of the calm ones, comes fluttering her hair. She has like beautiful red hair. and like hazel eyes, and sits next to you on a lounging area next to Mavrocordat the smell, and extends a hand. With that perception and your earlier perception, you would see that she has a beautiful golden ring around her finger, and she introduces herself. Hello.
Ilan, I presume.
Yes. How did you know?
I wrote songs about you.
Actually, my name is Elena, not Ileana, but yeah.
The bards usually get it wrong.
Yeah. I am Mavrocordat's wife.
I know.
Yes, I'm very happy you came here and helping us in our endeavor to gain stronger allies. Help these women gain stronger allies and convince them to let them have a better life. Let them be courted by this strong man, Dismay. And I'm very happy that you're here to aid in our endeavor to make a common household.
Is this where the negotiation starts? Am I talking to the mother?
Oh, I'm not the mother, but you should meet her. She's fantastic.
Okay, I have a question. Having spent so much time with these creatures, our guest hosts, I have not seen any kind of women besides you.
They're all women. She's a human.
Yes, and I point around the room. Besides you, I mean, of their species.
Dismay.
But I am not of their species.
I know.
I know, exactly. Where are the women?
But they don't have any.
Expected as much. Thank you.
I think, and I know what you're thinking. I think you might confuse this. We married Dismay for companionship, not for reproductory reasons.
Is that the fucking line?
But
Inside.
reproduction ensues.
Yes.
Not.
No,
That's a national
No,
one.
you can't bear the children?
they don't make children. No, they're all brothers and brothers. They're all brothers, essentially. This is why we have the mother.
Oh, okay, so it's quite interesting.
Well, I know what you are thinking. That is disgusting. Sir, I bid you farewell. And as she bids you farewell, you find in your palm a death stone, and she leaves.
Leo is like, very good team.
And she stops at Grace and whispers something to her. Perception.
It's a natural 20.
And she says, I can smell it on you. You should stop hiding.
Okay.
Makeup.
Sure. Lovely.
Moving on. What do you guys do? You sit down with Mavrocordat. He takes his space. Takes like a big roasted chicken it's quite delicious looking. Takes like savagely a leg and starts eating it. You have all sorts of refreshments, tea, lemonade, water with cucumbers in it, and raspberries. You don't even know where this like food and freshness came
I
from.
know where it's coming from. It came from us. They stole it.
I just have a
They're
water
pillaging
can
in kingdom.
at Aurel's legs, like put some water at the legs.
Just writing.
Now
Despite the need
let's
for reproduction, the dragons still have adopted the practice of domestic companionship.
And violence.
Are we engaging in the talks?
Yes. We engaging in the talks. I don't know if I'm the right person. I was more comfortable with you talking with Elena. Sorry, like we call her Elena, but she's not the Elena. We have another one.
You must have a brother that is good at discussions.
Oh, yes, I have many.
Okay,
When are they?
this is gonna sound strange, but are you considered the leader?
No. But are you considered the heroes that we are promised, and do you want to join us? I don't know. I have to verify.
Okay, so this is a pre-interview before the interview.
I don't know what those words mean, but I would say maybe yes.
When I hire an apprentice, I talk
Who
to
is
them.
the authority?
More importantly
in the
than
settlement?
who wears what crowns or titles, what would be a path to peace is what we'd love to learn.
I don't know what, before you talk about peace, what do you want specifically?
I want us to stop senselessly killing each other because of the lies that we've been told as part of the so-called masters that wish to supposedly benefit us, but alas, ultimately they use us as pawn in their games.
Who is each other, me and you?
Yes, and I don't mean just me and you, but you're the ones we're currently at war with. So...
Oh, you mean humans like you and yourself. We are at the wars with humans because...
Not just humans. He's not a human, he's not a human, he's definitely not a human.
Yeah, he's magical. Because of magic. If you give back magic, we stop war and it's okay.
So, what's this deal about us giving back magic?
You stole magic. Humans
I
stole
didn't
it.
steal it. Did you steal it, Pax?
Yeah, but you use magic. I've seen you.
Checking my notes from 2 pages ago, you said you stole magic originally.
We stole magic from you that you stole originally.
Look, sir.
Make an annotation.
What is called magic is a mantle worn to usually speak of the astrals, who first usurped magic. We don't call Lumino's blessings Death's blessings or Obscuro's blessings magic, not usually. But ultimately it is all power.
Yes, you have to stop. You're right. I'm including also Lumino and Obscuro, night magic and death magic, or night blessing and death magic. I don't care about the words and how you call them. I call all of this too much power. You give it back, we leave you alone.
So you have the monopoly on power afterwards?
There you go.
Does this look like monopoly on power?
It looks like you're systematically eating my people. So yeah, I would say that is quite, if not monopoly, definitely power enough to do
No,
harm.
sir. We're systematically eating the magic.
Sir,
Those people were all high mages, like much as this gentleman. And
what you call magic isn't a thing that can be stolen. It's a covenant. It's something that's been struck with your master to usurp the laws of the world, and he, the one we've both drawn power from, is okay with this imbalance. The grantor of balance has overstepped and is using both our conflict and, ignorance to pit us against each other such that he may come on top against the gods, or the gods in their stupid game against each other. So magic...
Careful now how you speak about my master, because he's not doing that. I don't think you understand what he's doing.
I don't think your master should come before the welfare of Desmay. Neither Desmay nor Greenspring, and I say this as somebody relatively comfortable in darkness, will thrive without the sun.
We're doing just fine.
Sir.
And if we shall die, so our master have his way, though should be it.
Why is he your master? What did he give you?
He gives the world so much.
Like what?
Like, giving a fighting chance to the little man, taking the power of the greedy humans and their magic.
Greedy humans, we have a history of genocide against both my people and yours. Why do you call that stolen power? Was bound that someone that needed worshippers would claim the people that had no one to worship. It was simply untapped.
Yes, but that made such a mess of the world, so we need to correct it.
Yes, but your way of correcting it would be at the behest of my people, and then the imbalance would still be
Oh,
there.
yes, the humans should have never been existed. They need to be exterminated, so everything is well in the world.
You do realize that is quite simply idiotic. You are never going to be able to wipe all of the humans out, and even if you were, there would still be a vacuum there. Something will still come. But we are now willing to talk.
As somebody from a race who had human cattle, I can tell you, humans are resourceful scavengers. And I mean this literally and in acquiring power. Should you claim your stake to eliminate them, they will claim their stake to survival to doing anything to eliminate you before you can do that. You are risking mankind if you are opposing it to human existence. They might take you out before you take them out.
I know this. And it is a vow we all made. We are specifically designed to do that. We are born from our eggshells to wipe out magic and humans. This is a greater task and greater legacy that our greater legacies that we're gonna leave behind as a people.
When was the last one of your kind born?
Yesterday.
Don't you ever think about
its future?
Its future, and don't you ever have a moment when you realize this is not what you want?
In my deep heart, I sometimes want to have a garden and water it with my beautiful wife and have children of my own. But this is not possible.
Why?
Because I can't father children.
How about we change that? It just takes a bit of magic.
He frowns. You're trying to corrupt me. Give me a persuasion with disadvantage.
I am being corrupted.
Sure, man. I have no such skills. I was just... Get someone else that has more charisma do this.
I'll follow up, but...
Yeah.
It's a 4, and it's an 8, so nothing unexpected.
My task in this life is much greater than my imagination with a wife and a baby child.
Back me up on this.
You are choosing to flip a mighty coin to either genocide or be genocided.
I mean, if you are very straightforward to the purpose, we all know this is the battle that we're fighting.
Who is this we all?
We. Viscri, all of Viscri. This is why, again, I don't think you understand. This is why we were created.
Leo just snaps. It doesn't matter why you were created. It matters what you want to do after you were created. You should know. The reason why we came here to talk with you is because we were sitting in a box. And now we decide to step out of that box and see other perspectives, see other ways of being. The old ways are not working. They are not suffering for it. We are. You are. Whatever hope you would have of having children, a wife, a garden goes out the window without you even trying because someone tells you to. Fuck that.
I'm so proud.
He takes a moment, takes it all in and says, you're talking about something I was warned about. Free will. And you give me a persuasion.
Okay, that's good. I can work with that.
But
Since I am very...
Can I butt in a little bit?
Yes, of course, please, butt in. Give me...
It is noble to live one's life in service of greater power. But doing that as an individual is a choice. Doing that as an entire people is a punishment for an entire race. Free will is yours whether you wish it or not. And you, with your free will, have chosen to give it up.
And I add a bit of bad cop as well. Not least, I have faced Gerasim and defeated him. I have seen the might your champions have. I know of the humans' power and how can they find more of it. And should that final war take place, you will lose.
Well, we all say that we will lose it gladly. If we lose, it means we're not strong enough and we did not do what our maker taught us. Persuasion with advantage.
Yeah.
How much?
Him?
Yeah. How much did you roll?
I rolled a 23.
23.
Intimidation check?
Yes. We're aiming for a high because this high indoctrination high score.
Can I try something?
Yes.
Can I just essentially try to explain him in
Perception
what the
with
magic will allow me to do to them in order to help them have biological children?
Okay, you can also try to do that. How would you put magic to use for him to have biological children?
So I would rewrite the laws of them.
Just, easy peasy.
I've done it before.
I go to the Big Bang and I change the Big Bang.
He leans in. How much you had a 23?
24.
10. I'm gonna do like a group. 20, 34 we have.
Enhanced.
15 intimidation.
15 intimidation. You do not scare me, sir. And
What do I roll for this?
I think persuasion, but I'm gonna say to fit it to your knowledge, you can roll. Add your proficiency and add like your sleight. Let's say sleight of hand to like you're appealing to your artificer's skills, right?
I have tools for that.
Yeah.
And I use the tools proficiency?
Yeah.
Fine. Let me check the tool proficiencies.
Making promises we might not be able to keep.
What's the promise? Was
I give you babies. You have babies now. Have babies.
Just a second.
Give you egg.
Do you have children of your own?
You have your own eggs.
It is a 24.
Eggs are good source of protein.
Who says the 3?
So we have, if I calculated correctly, we have a 73. And he pondered and leans in. I know I shouldn't do this, but if you promise me children, and if this is obtainable, I will think about it, striking death from the belly of all it. But I shouldn't think about it. It's we're just theoretically
So,
talking, no?
if you are truly looking, if you are theoretically to do something like that, you would need to separate yourself from death.
How?
You have I can give him part of the stone. That is a symbol of a different type of death. One that beckons you to also come back.
pebbles?
But he takes the pebbles. I've seen this before
The New World Order.
in the city. Do they have meaning?
They have power. There's a bit of soul inside of them.
Is that a lie?
No, that's my soul.
He pockets them.
When did you start doing it?
How did you think you got to Death's palace?
Jesus. How much soul do you have left?
Very little at this point to be fully back.
Just taking breadcrumbs from breadcrumbs from breadcrumbs.
Interesting. And he puts it. I'm gonna think about it.
Is this the beginning of a lich?
So, you can now sit in our settlement. We can break bread. You can eat here. What do you want more from me as I need to think about it?
Talk to your people. And at a certain point, show us the mother. I'm quite curious.
Maybe bring other champions that you have around. People that your species see as people of great trust and power.
Like the mother.
Like the mother.
Our wives are quite able with the words.
So you keep the wives, or I see. Who's your wife? The one that we just met?
Yelena, yes. She's very, very nice.
She is very pretty.
Yes. She's the prettiest. Imagine having children with that. He forms a tear in the corner of his eye. Yes. Well, I'm gonna go maybe send Ileana, since you asked about her.
Yeah.
And maybe talk with Mother. Maybe send George. Maybe you like George, he talks a bit more, he's more puny. And in the meantime, you sit here? Yes?
Or around.
Yeah, we'll be around.
Or around?
All around, yeah.
If we can have the chain of passage.
Yeah, but don't split between you, because I cannot guarantee for your heads.
Yes.
Hang it on my... I already have one that I hang on my branches. I don't have to keep walking like this.
So, yeah.
Cool.
So when we get a moment, I'll drag you in and tell you, I think, this is just a theory, but I think, since the thing we're in is their great grandmother or something, I think they may have the inkling of free will, but I think they're just pieces of her.
The simple temptation we've been able to create here
Is
indicative.
it's a miracle, by all accounts, if we manage to nudge this single.
Is there any chance that what you said could become true?
Yes, I believe so. It will come at great cost.
To them.
To everyone. We're talking about rewriting the laws of creation here.
What would the steps to that be, broadly?
Well, getting the Book of VIM, getting, I believe, their deaths, if not their lives, because I don't quite think they're fully alive, have been pledged to death. So usurping that will be key. Rewriting the laws of creation, and I guess...
Bringing back the sun would be a priority.
Yeah, well...
Once we have the book, then...
I think in order to bring back the sun, we would also require passage from them. They do worship death. And they will grant us at least knowledge onto how to get to the land beyond.
I do believe how this is likely to work is we help them with their desire, and once achieved, they will grant us the book and allow us to...
I don't think we have enough power now to do that.
Remember and consider that. That one is still in my service.
Yes?
Favor.
Well,
I don't think we have yet enough power to do that. We'll have to yet again steal from death. Stealing a whole people. I think we may need to take something from his realm to help us with that.
If as part of the matter that lies strongly in darkness and beneath the ground knows how to reproduce matter to matter, if they would accept, for example, Obscuro of death, I'm sure Obscuro would give them propagation of matter, this property and blessing.
Yes.
But a religious conversion of a whole people...
This is more than that. We have to act upon their very being, both at the biological level and beyond.
I think we should focus on finding a way to get to the realm of the dead without giving them their babies, only hopes and dreams, because we need the son.
Well, yeah.
As fast as possible. He will not receive a child that will live into this world if he doesn't have a son.
Exactly.
We, in the next discussion, I suggest really focus on finding passageway to the realm of death and going there and just freeing the sun and then running.
Can we free the sun without the book?
We do have something of the book. That could work. Now, you may or may not remember, but I had to flee Green Spring. Because a certain someone has helped me by taking a teeny tiny page out of the Book of Vim. We could strike the bargain, and we all have to do is put it back.
The bargain being?
well, granting them children.
So we would use the scrap to give them what they want.
And we're gonna have to go back into the realm of death, come back with the sun, and stitch the book back. Stitch the little page.
But can we go get the sun without the book of VIM given to us?
I think that should be possible.
Yeah. We still have a bit of it. It's not much, but
I don't feel
it still
like
holds some creation.
we need the Book of Vim to change. I mean, freeing the sun, from what I believe and what I saw, is just finding where it's locked and
Leo.
deactivating.
Have you seen how big the sun is?
Yes, have you seen how dragons are walking on ceilings?
I have. Have you
Allow
any
it.
means of reproducing that?
No, I will be very honest with you, dear brother. I have a very hard time believing you will be able to do that in this lifetime or in many other generations.
So this is a bit of a pawns. We could, if we had the book, make perhaps a new sun with more credible demeanor.
Just look at that.
I would strongly advise not to do that because there are family ties connected within each hebdomad, and doing sort of that will maybe anger or create disputes that we wouldn't want to have.
And yet we've been in the center front stage for many of them. So at this point, I think we're part of the family ourselves.
That is a very bold claim. But well, I see.
As you have this discussion, like a frail woman with mousy hair and like sort of a thin mousy hair and sort of a freckle complexion sits next to you, Leo, and sort of starts shaking and grab to your robes and says, "Chancellor, you might not remember me. I am Caitlin. Please take me out of here. I do not want to marry one of these brutes." Caitlin.
Do I roll a history check? For a player? For Paul?
The great Caitlin?
No, roll a history check.
You meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Your former job in your backstory
19.
is that of a chancellor of
Yes.
a great city, so you know a lot of people.
19.
Yes, you know. Caitlin is it's a noble. It's sort of distant, like 14th cousin in a row to the king, but she is out of the magic bloodline, and she starts trembling and says, "Please, I don't want to marry them. I don't want to. Please take me."
Would I see any benefit to Greenspring or to myself in saving her?
No.
Then I will look her dead in the eye and say, "We have come here to save you. Everything's gonna be alright. We just need a little bit more time. Trust."
Thank you. So soon, I'm gonna spread the word.
Yes.
Yes. Deception.
Man, that's cool, that's shit.
I died 2 times. Some emotions and some brain chemistry is gone. A 23.
Yes. This word shall be spread to all the frightened maidens in this
Be sure
prison.
to kindle the hope and keep a hold of it as long as possible. Well, in case of emergency, we can always have a need of a distraction.
Suicide bomb.
Hearing talk of hope and talk of returning the sun or creating a new one, I look inside my head and try to gather if I still feel the presence of Solace, and I cast Augury.
Okay. Interesting. What do you ask specifically?
Is it a good idea to help the dragons multiply by themselves and use that as an exchange for returning the solars, the astrals?
Okay.
Wheel for yes, woe for no.
Okay. And there was something for maybe. Roll me also a religion.
Wheel and woe. It's good and bad.
You know what? If you give me a higher
Mixed.
religion,
There was also
yeah,
mixed.
there was also a mixed.
Indifference.
Indifference.
Either good or bad.
Okay. Roll me a high religion, and if it's high enough, you'll get extra information.
So it's just like, my man, get me out of here. I am chained here. I can't save me.
27.
for a fragmented second, with the 27, you have a connection with Soulless.
So there is still.
You have you have a connection with Soulless, and you're inside his soul, his very soul, and speaking with him. But we will see what you speak about on the next episode of VIM The Unbound. Thank you guys for sitting with us. I don't think I have the ending song. I'm gonna put this intro. Thank you all guys for sitting with us. This is the first episode of VIM The Unbound. It's a sort of a continuation of VIM, The Tale of Immortality, Season 1. However, you can watch it as standalone and also watch the recap. Thank you guys very much for sitting with us today. Thank you, the amazing players, Paul, Steph, Eduard, George, and David, and Rux at the beginning of the episode. If you like it and made it that far, a comment will help us very much. A like, a share. Share this campaign with your friends so we have things to talk about at the office. I don't know. And see you next time, Sundays, 5 PM UTC. You can also check our Patreon if you want to become a member. Thank you. Good day.
Good night. And
Don't let the vampires bite. Blah.